Hi gorgeous soul, welcome to your weekly astrology. This week we got lovely old Mercury going into Pisces. We've also got Venus, the planet of love, going into frisky and fiery Aries. On top of that, there's a full moon in luscious and generous of spirit Leo. Here's your weekly astrology. Sagittarius, you wildling. Actually, this week you might not be feeling as wild as usual, and that's because Mercury, well certainly, you won't be talking about the wild things. What you want to talk about this week is with Mercury, although Mercury's not in 100% a happy place, but Mercury is leading you towards talking about all things home and family. Now beware of a few misunderstandings, but generally, you know, your mind is very set on sorting things out when it comes to your home and your family. You want to just make it right. You want to make it a space where you can be cozy and cushy and safe, and you want to sort out any issues with your family that are unresolved at the moment. The good news is you're feeling very frisky and very happy and very optimistic and very creative when it comes to your love life and when it comes to opening your arms up to the universe. Venus, the planet of love, is going into your joy, optimism and creative zone. So you're coming from a place of love, but you're expressing your ideas, you're expressing your optimism and your warmth, and other people are like, oh, really drawn to you. Perfect week for a bit of romance, perfect week to heal your relationships with your children if you have any. If you're around kids, there's a sort of mutually uplifting energy. And also, if you do anything creative, you are buzzing and other people are loving what you're doing and you're loving what you're doing. You're reinvigorated when it comes to your relationships and your creativity this week. And on top of that, there is a very karmic and deep healing going because Chiron, the wounded healer, is joining forces with Venus and plunging you in to a deep cleansing and a deep kind of opening to a different way of being, and actually not being frightened to really enjoy yourself and really to be open, which is your natural state of being. You're a Sagittarius. Sagittarians are the most optimistic, open and impulsive signs. Aries quite impulsive, but Sagittarius are like, yeah, I am the wild pony, let me gallop to new horizons. So, you know, you have the energy, you have the confidence, and you have the optimism to get your mojo back and to experience that sense of uplifting joy. Good for you. There's also a full moon in a very sort of similar energy to you. It's in your adventure zone. You may find yourself really being direct about your emotions or really being direct about your intuition. You're very perceptive. You may have an idea or a dream or a synchronicity related to adventure, related to travel, and you sort of get a soul calling to explore again or to stretch your boundaries again. So all in all, it's quite an exciting week for you because it resets you back to pure Sagittarius mode in a way. You're optimistic, you're warm, you're kind, you're excitable. Beware the truth monster in you. As I say, Mercury's a bit like this at the moment. And so don't sort of be too direct when it comes to expressing your opinion, particularly around your home and family. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. If you want to check out your written monthly, weekly, yearly astrology, pop over to my website, michelleknight.com. I'm not doing readings at the moment, but I do have a company of some of the best psychics and astrologers in the world. I've had the company for 20 years. I handpick them and they are fabulous. So I'm going to start to show you, starting now, their little videos on here.
My name's Jonathan. I'm a natural intuitive, healer, empath and coach. I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go. A motivating and empowering conversation, that's the best way I can describe it. But the way I work, I will instantly make a connection with you and validate that. If I don't, I will tell you otherwise. When the phone rings, I prepare myself. I get a little bit of a sense of what the reading may be, but ultimately for me, it's the first instance of linking with somebody through their voice vibration. It's me getting into your energy and bringing to the surface what you may need to know to move forward for yourself. When you can give somebody a piece of information that maybe would be very personal or relevant to them and you wouldn't have known this otherwise, it's a very enthusing and inspiring time for the reader and the client. Particularly, may I enjoy people's positive reactions to my readings.